Quick video going over the differences and similarities between the Wusthof Gourmet 6-inch chef's knife and the Global GS3 small chef's knife. They are essentially 5.5 to 6 inch, 5 to 6 inch, whatever chef's knives. They're smaller chef's knives meant for when you really don't want to have a larger, big chef's knife. Off the bat, these knives are pretty similar, but they are also pretty different. The Wusthof is actually a stamped machine-made knife from Germany, which means they cut it out of a single sheet of steel. The Global is a forged handmade knife from Japan. The cool thing is that even though this is a stamped knife, it still does have a complete and full tang, which is nice. The Global, a lot of people don't realize, with this modern design is actually a two-piece knife. They make the blade, they make the handle, and it's actually a hollow handle, which they then fill with sand and they weld it together. So the point of that is to create a very light, nimble knife, but that does become a little bit of a weak point, and there have been very rare stories about getting little cuts and breaks and nicks along this weld. Both knives actually have lifetime warranties, so that really shouldn't be too much of a concern, but it's something to consider regardless. They use similar metals. The Global uses Chromova 18, which is a roughly 56 to 58 hardness metal, and the Wusthof uses its own composition of metal, which is roughly 58 hardness. So that means they're both going to wear at a relatively even rate. The interesting note is the Wusthof is actually cut to an 18.5 degree angle, which is considerably less sharp than the Global's 15 degree angle. To put that in different terms, the Global can actually shave your hairs clean off with one easy stroke. The Wusthof could never do that in a million years. So that's another thing to consider. Like I said, both of these knives are great knives. I think it really comes down to what you're looking for. Do you prefer a lighter, more nimble knife that's a bit sharper, or do you rather have a more traditional looking, less sharp German-made knife? I'll put a link down to both below. Let me know if you guys have any questions or comments or concerns. Otherwise, I will talk to you very soon.